Welcome back to Marbella Now. My name is Nicole King.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day. Halfway twisted.
Welcome back to a new season of Marbella Now. Although we're in September, it's the beginning, so still very much in the summer frame of mind, working down till we get back into the normal schedule and routine of September. As studios at RTV Marbella are being redone, and so I thought what better place to start off the season than recording in my favourite restaurant of the world that happens to be in Marbella, the Harbour.
Hey, hey.
I am delighted to welcome our first CIT Marbella guest of the week to this new season of Marbella Now. Her name is Marina and she's representing a company called Greenflowers, and they build gardens. I mean, how much more perfect, and can you say much more perfect? How much more perfect can you get for the area that we live in? Marina, welcome to the program.
Hi, Nicole. Thank you so much.
Really nice to have you here.
Same for me.
You are the communications person for Greenflowers.
Yeah.
How long has the company been going, Greenflowers?
Like 7 years ago, more or less.
And how long have you been with the company?
Less 1 year.
So this is a brand new experience for you.
Yeah, in Greenflower, yes.
Fabulous. Quite a responsibility though if you're in charge of the communication.
For me, it's a challenge to work here because Greenflower is a different garden building, because we want to change the traditional vision that everybody have to the gardens. We want to show the people that work in the business all the work that they do every day, because everybody works so hard. We want to do different things because we not only show beautiful turf or beautiful garden, we want to show more. The beginning of the construction, everything that we do in the process of the project, and to be different, we launch a podcast. If you want to see, the name is Secretos Verdes. You want to see in our YouTube account, Greenflowers, and we invite different guests that make Greenflowers today is where it is.
So what kind of things, if I wanted to build a garden, let's say I've just bought a new home, there's no garden, then obviously this is where
we
you
do
come
everything. In? We can do a reform, we can do new garden, we can do everything, and maintenance.
So and maintenance, yeah, yes. Perfect. So what is the specialities about Greenflowers? What is the particular things in your company that make it so extra special?
We have different things, but if I have only to say one, is the quality. We have the best quality in the materials, in the machine that we use, everything. We only use good material.
Oh, I mean, it makes sense if you're going to have a quality garden.
Yeah.
And how long does it take, more or less, for, like, say, just a standard normal size garden? Are we talking months or?
It depends. It's really different because we have a really big construction. For example, we construction hotels, flats, villas. It's different, but the size.
Right, so you do really big projects as well.
Really big project. Now at the moment we have a new project in the Puerto de Santa Maria, in the construction for our hotels, and the other boss is there. He's the boss of the construction, and he's working like 1 year in the garden. And he, at the moment, he's finished. He is working together.
But it must be very satisfying because if you're doing really big projects, but you also do little projects for individuals. True. So that must be quite difficult for you to communicate to, say, the little house owner, but at the same time appeal to the major companies.
For me, it's more difficult to show the small gardens because it's more. The big projects have a lot of things to show and a lot of things in the projects, in the transit in the project, but the small garden is more difficult for me.
Being in an area like the Costa del Sol. There's a lot of houses that are built on slopes, on mountains.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that you literally have to dig out
Wow,
half a
this is
mountain
really
to make a
difficult.
garden.
This is really difficult because my college, for example, they have to study a lot of the floor, a lot, and they need more machines, they need more material. It's so difficult to construction in mountains.
Yeah, but this is a lot of the area, a lot of the buildings that we do locally have those issues.
Maybe this is your specialty. Maybe.
Yes, I mean, you have little garden companies, but it's not the same as when you have these complicated terrenos, pieces of land, that I know that when my parents built their houses, and it wasn't on a mountain, but also there was a lot of rock, and then you have perhaps underground rivers flowing by. There's a lot of things to contemplate.
We did a house in Sahara de los Atunes, and this is really difficult. A lot of rocks, a lot of the sun go with the raining. It's horrible.
A lot of things to think about. I imagine also with the different areas, the different plants.
Yes.
Because I have to be very careful of not just putting in palm trees or things that need a lot of watering if they're in rocky soil.
We are working together with a landscape studio in Sevilla. It's named Rocío Sainz de Rozas. And they decide the plant that we have to put in every place, because we have gardens in Sahara. The climate there is so different than here, so we have to know what plants that we have to put in every garden. So we need their help.
No, I think that's fabulous, because your company specializes on the actual building of the garden.
Yes.
And then you collaborate with designers and then different companies for the different flowers and plants and trees.
Yeah.
It's a very important part of the home.
Yeah, it's
Particularly
really important to
in Spain.
collaborate with everything, every special sport.
Specialist, yes, definitely. And what is the most wild thing that you've ever been asked to do? What is like the most challenging or the most exciting things you've ever been asked to do?
For me, at the moment, is to show everything that everybody do in his work, because everybody have a difficult work. It's not so easy, because everybody say, come to cut the turf or see the swimming pool, but they do a lot of things, a really difficult thing, and they are every time like learning, and I want to show what they do. For me, it's amazing to go in a garden when they are starting, because it's only the floor, the terreno, what you say. And later, in a few months, when I go and the project is finished, I say, oh my God, I'm working every day with amazing people. They are like so professional, and for me, it's so gratifical.
Yeah, it is. When you work with professionals,
really professional.
and it's nice because it makes you proud, and you can see.
I'm so proud to my colleagues, to my boss, to all the people that I work.
It's fabulous,
because we do amazing things together. And in the next year, I want to tell you, we want to launch a new project. It's be really special for me, because I see the project to born. I don't know if it's
yes, that's exactly how you say it.
And it's for luxury pots. We are gonna rent and sell luxury pots. For me, it's so beautiful project, because nobody here had.
You mean like the tinajas type thing, or decorated?
The macetas, the pots.
Yeah, because when I lived in Madrid, and I was my first house that we rented, and they had these huge tinajas, these huge flower pots lying on their side, and I remember they were worried we were going to steal them. I didn't even know what was so special about them. But I did learn then that this is a big deal in Spain, these huge
It's like a different world. There are a lot of pots, a lot of plants, and we want to do a new project.
Oh, that's
This
really
is so
cool.
amazing for me. This is a new...
So you've got a podcast with your company, which is lovely.
Yes.
Do you have the normal social media that we can follow you as well?
Yes, we have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, every social
TikTok?
media, TikTok,
Oh, they got it all.
Pinterest, everything you want, you can find.
So you must be really busy.
Yes.
That's a full-time job in itself, just keeping up the social media.
Yes, every day, 8 hours, and in the evening in my house. That this is the dream work for me. So I'm so happy to work here.
So why the garden? Is it because you like flowers? And what's the appeal for you? Or is it just the excellence of your colleagues and the work
For
ethic?
me, the pots. I'm a pot lover. So, no, but the flowers. I really like flowers. Everything, I think so.
Where are you from originally?
From Casares. Bueno, from Secadero, but nobody knows Secadero, so I say Casares.
So that's like the closest thing would be.
It's next.
And how long did you come down here for the job, or were you already in the area?
I live in the area. I live from like 5-6 minutes from the office.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
It's amazing for me. And now we are in the construction for a new office for the next year, so it's gonna be more near for me. So,
Even closer.
Yeah.
Very nice. Do you get to travel with the job as well, with all the different projects? Not yet.
No.
You're still very new. I mean, you haven't been there even a year yet, have you? So, very exciting times. Anything we've forgotten to mention?
I don't know.
Your English is very good, by the way.
Oh, thank you so
But-
much, because I was really nervous. I want to say to my friend Gisela, thank you so much, because she was speaking with me all the weekend by video call to practice my English, because I was so nervous. And she said, you need like 3 months to be relaxed. And I say, I can't wait 3 months. I have to do today.
Well, obviously, Gisela,
Gisela.
you've done an amazing job, because Marina, you have just, I mean, you've spoken so well. And there was
Thank you so
one
much.
word you were scared to say. Do you think you can say it now? Because your company is a very sustainable company.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of sustainable products and things as well. So it's very nice as well. But Marina's like, I can't say that word. I'm going to say quality. But then she said it perfectly. Do you remember it? Sustainability.
Sustainability.
There you go, Gisela. She did it. Well, absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much, Nicole, for inviting me, and thank you so much for the girls of CIT, because she told me that you are so nice, and it's true. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much to the girls of CIT. Thank you so much to you for coming.
Thank you so much.
And for Luis for coming down as well. Next time we're going to get him on camera as well. And
Yes,
when we're
please.
back in the studio, hopefully you'll come and visit us again.
I will be practice every time.
Really, I'm so impressed, and really, it shows you, I think we doubt ourselves too much, because you've done a great job and your bosses are going to be very proud. I know I am.
I hope.
Bravo,
Thank you so
Marina.
much.
Greenflowers to do your garden. When you think of car or motorbike insurance, think Linea Directa. When you most need your insurance company, Linea Directa are there for you. With tow trucks, courtesy car, mechanics, legal advice, even overnight stay in a hotel if you need it. There's a whole department dedicated to us Brits with people who speak English there to help us. If you're looking for an insurance policy that really takes all your needs into consideration whilst you're driving in Spain, then Linea Directa really is the company for you. Why don't you give them a call? 952 14 78 34 or contact them online.
Hey, hey.
I think there are very few people who've been in Marbella for a while who don't know the face of this gentleman, the lovely Jan Weima, literally the face of Triple A Marbella for over 25 years, 28 years.
35.
No way. Oh my God, how 35 years.
Yes.
So 35 years ago, there was no animal rescue centre.
Not at all. Not at all.
And Jan, together with a few of his friends, coming from abroad, realised that something was necessary. What was your first venue? How did you get your first space together, Jan, to get the animals
Well,
a safe place?
I initiated together with some other group of people. We formed CAS, Costa Animal Society. A lot of people forget, but that was about 45 years. American guy by the name of Bruno Lupia and his wife, myself, some English people and so on. And we started CAS, Costa Animal Society. We did very well, but unfortunately we didn't have a premises to leave the animals. Consequently, I managed to have two cats and 3 dogs in my apartment in those days. So we all had the animals in our houses, and that was ridiculous. Unfortunately, after 8 years, we had to close the doors because the famous Gulf War, the famous war between Iraq and Iran broke out. I don't know if you were here already, I'm sure you were. Anyway, the war broke out and all the foreigners, they all scattered like mad. They all went back to their own countries thinking that's it, that's the Third World War coming up. And unfortunately, 80-90% of our members were foreigners. Consequently, we ran out of money, basically.
And then AAA started.
Yes, then
35 years ago.
To be honest, 35 years. It was on the 8th of July, 1991. When we started, yeah. To be honest with you, CAS closed down, and immediately we started to see again cats and dogs and all sort of animals loose in the street.
I mean, back in those days, the cats and dogs were everywhere.
Everywhere.
I mean, everywhere. You'd be around the old town, or even here in the Puerto Deportivo, and there'd be dogs in all the bins.
Yes.
There were stray cats everywhere. You'd be sitting somewhere and the cats would just come on your table. Dogs would be under the table.
Well, I told you my story in the last program. This is me with my soul eating away with my wife in the Plaza de los Naranjos in Orange Square. And this cat, he whipped it. And I went like this, the plane was empty. The poor waiter go, sorry, very, very sorry. I said, don't worry about it. Somebody will eat.
At least it was the right person to happen to.
Yeah.
At least there's an animal
I
lover.
think a creative fashion. It would be so lovely. He dragged all the oil and everything. But those cats had a nice soul to eat.
That's good. Spain, in general, has advanced a lot regarding animals in the last 30 plus years. A lot more even, in fact, in the last 10 years.
Yes.
And significantly in the last 5.
Yes.
It's quite lovely to see, because when we first moved to Spain, for example, in hunting season, it was very normal for these Podenco hunting dogs after the season to be literally hung up by their necks.
Yes.
It's a horrible thing to say, but
shot.
Literally...
Shot in the head.
Yeah, or just hung up to basically choked to death along the streets.
Awful.
And so it's funny to see the change in mentality, but I'm sure it's a lot, again, influence on the foreigners.
Correct.
Because you lead by example, don't we?
Correct. When we started AAA, they never seen a person taking a dog with a leash around. Never. The dog followed, But yes, it has improved. I'm fully aware of it. But I was, as a matter of fact, reading recently that 290,000 animals, being cats, dogs, hamsters, have been abandoned in Spain last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a number.
It's quite a
So
number.
that's how many are in rescue centres?
As a matter of fact,
Those ones that are
those
obviously...
include the rescue centres. But as a matter of fact, if you divide that figure by the hours, every hour in Spain, I mean the whole of Spain, Minorca, Tenerife and so on, 33 animals are actually abandoned.
An hour?
Every hour. Every hour.
What do you think is the main reason that people abandon their animals? Let's look at this a minute to see if we can maybe then encourage people to either not get them if they're not in the right circumstance.
I tell you the straightforward answer, a bit rude of me, but this question of operating an animal, i.e., sterilize an animal. In Spain, you say, this animal needs to be operated. Oh, no, there's the macho image. No. There is no way I'm going to let my animal being sterilized, being a girl dog or a male dog. And unfortunately, that has to sink into the Spanish community yet to actually be able.
So it's not sterilizing, having an animal that then gets another animal pregnant. They don't want the puppies or the kittens.
Yeah.
And that's when...
End up in AAA, for example. So
Better in AAA than in dustbin bags.
yes, it
things
is.
like that.
It is, Nicole, and I agree entirely with you. But at the end of the day, when you see an animal like I've seen, yesterday morning, the little dog. This dog has been in AAA for 5 years.
Oh,
5 years. That's a jail sentence. What is a poor animal which like to be running around the country and smelling and doing his business? And what is he doing in a cage? It's awful to see it, but he's not the best looking dog. He's got one of his ears a bit twisted down here, and he's black. Black dog, old dog, with any kind of deformity, if we can say that, unfortunately is left aside. Everybody comes, puppies, I want a puppy. The puppy comes because the youngsters ask the mother and father, mommy, I want a puppy. And the mother is fed up and the father is fed up. And on the end, they appear in AAA and they take her. But you know something, this is the other thing. A lot of people here in Spain don't realize taking an animal on is like taking a person. Moreover, taking a baby, because we got 500 animals in AAA. That's 500 babies. We don't, the public think, oh, those animals, but we don't have cans of Coca-Cola or San Miguel or asparagus or whatever. We have 500 animals who actually they are hot, they are cold, they are bothered, they are stressed. All those things, and you're going to have to cater for it. I can tell you, Nicole, AAA is something that I stopped visiting as often as I did when I was younger, because it really is an emotional stress.
Heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking. You got the word heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see those animals there. If you ask me, what do I think about it? What is the solution? To be honest with you, I have to say, I don't know, but I hope it doesn't get worse, because we got 500, Adana's got 300, the other one, what is this?
You're all at capacity.
End up where? And being at the AAA, it burns you mentally and physically, burns you, because you see things happening every single day. I mean, for me, it's very sad to actually have people making comments. I went up there and I had an awful time because they didn't look after me. Excuse me, sir, excuse me. The girl who attended to you, and this is true story, the girl who attended this gentleman just had a puppy dying of parvo in her arms and her hands. She was sad, she was depressed. Maybe not the right person to see the gentleman, but he wanted...
But it's like it's a charity. You're there to help the animals. And I have heard this myself, the people, I wasn't well treated, they didn't fuss over me. You're not going to Corte Inglés shopping. This is what you're going to a rescue centre where people are volunteering. The very few staff there is are well overworked.
Yes.
I mean, if you think about how many animals you got around here, 500. That's 1,500 poops a day. That's 1,500 poops a day that need to be picked up, just apart from medical, feeding, brushing, cleaning.
Yeah. And, we repair the damage to the dog has, i.e. broken bones or whatever, but we also try to reconstruct his soul. This is something very important. You got to be with the animal. He's probably been very, very badly. My dog, Timmy from Timid, I rescued from AAA. The dog is afraid of his own shadow. You lift your hand to scratch your face, he runs away. He thinks you're going to hit him.
Oh, what life has he had?
And I'll be honest with you, I thought, with my knowledge of dogs in particular, I thought I could actually reconstruct his soul and make it a normal dog again. Forget it.
Too far gone.
Too far gone.
But at least he's with a
Yes.
home that he's not going to get hit, that you know he's getting good treatment.
Yes.
So he may be scared that you're going to be hit,
But
but
you know something, Nicole, can I tell you the truth? The viewers will laugh at this. Because of Timmy, I haven't had a holiday for 5 years. Because although there are very good kennels in Marbella and the area, unfortunately, I don't trust that he will escape. And if he'll escape and he's run over, I just die.
yes.
So 5 years without a holiday, I hope he doesn't show.
No, but I mean, and he's very grateful, and it does make a difference. I mean, I know myself, I have people offered to look after my boy all the time. But again, he's a very small dog.
Yeah.
Unless you're used to that, I don't want anyone to have the responsibility and have to hate them for the rest of my life.
I know. My daughter could keep him. My daughter's got a child now, even my grandson, and she's going to look after number one, which is the grandson, and you know.
Timmy needs you. What can we say?
Yeah, he needs
The good thing is, when I say when I don't go away on holiday, we live here. Life is a holiday. You know, I work in between and what have you, but I mean, how could you call this
Yeah,
work? I mean, we're working right now.
I know.
And this is just like the pleasure. Is like
The person asked me yesterday, how long have you been here? Yeah, and he said, well, on and all about nearly 50 years. You like it? I said,
No, I hate it.
Yeah, I think I do. Yes.
I couldn't imagine anything
It's
else.
about 50 years. I started in Ibiza. As I told you before, one of the first hippies over there with long hair. But Marbella has, I think it has everything. It's not
does.
perfect. It's not perfect, but it's near perfect.
It is. It is as perfect as we can expect. And I think it's very nice how much the town hall does put themselves into informing the English people. I
Yes,
mean, it would be like,
yes.
if you imagine going in England and everything being written in Hindi
Yeah.
or something, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't expect it. We would be angry if it was expected.
Yeah, yeah.
And yet here we expect everything to be in English.
Yes.
And we do. We have a town hall with a foreigners department.
Yes.
They have, since I've known you, each year they put more into Triple A.
Yes.
So
That's correct,
I've
yeah.
seen the growth, because I've been
Yes.
chatting with you for 11, 12 years now.
Yes.
And I have seen that there has been a more involvement.
Yes. Yes, it is. You know, we do think that Maris in particular, she actually got one of our dogs, picked it up in the flea market there in Nueva Andalusia. Yes, they are cooperating with, but I also have to say, not because we are foreigners, but as having said that, since we all arrived here and suddenly placed ourselves in Marbella, we have ourselves contributed a lot to the progress of Marbella in the financial side of it, because I mean, we're all investors after all. We all purchase a property here. You know, you're talking about people might know the views. Marbella has in the region of 165,000 inhabitants. That is from Guadalmina right down to the other end to Puerto Cabopino. We're talking about 168,000 people. Do you know that 30% of that are foreigners? The community of foreigners is over 30,000 people, and it's no more than all that.
Officially registered.
Officially registered.
All the ones that aren't.
In
isn't it?
120 languages. So, you know, we made Marbella in a way. You know, it's true to say the places here, the people were lovely in the olden days. I mean, this has all changed with the beach clubs now and all that.
I'm finding it a little sad, I have
Yeah.
to say, to not be able to find any typical
Oh,
chiringuitos. They're all
chiringuito.
beach restaurants.
I know.
Just want to go to we've got a few left.
I know.
Long may they last, because obviously it's difficult with all these big companies coming in and,
Yes.
and all the foreigners with this big money.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult not to be, not to say, yes, please, let's get on with it, close the deal. But, there's still a bit of a atmosphere. Look at this wonderful, wonderful marina here. Little marina. I love it. I
do.
prefer this than Puerto Banús.
I mean, Puerto Banús is lovely for Puerto Banús, but if you want to come to Spain and be in Marbella, this marina, this Puerto Deportivo, and I also like the little fishing port just a
Yeah.
bit further out.
Yes,
that
yes,
one's
yes.
lovely as well.
Oh,
And
yeah,
nice couple
yeah.
of and really nice restaurants there
Yeah,
now.
very
right
good.
behind Kiron Hospital, down underneath.
Correct.
Really
They're
nice
owned by-
restaurants.
you know that they're owned by the family of the fishermen. That's why they have the best fish and the best price. Because they are actually the
We shouldn't be
cats.
telling you this, because these are our secret horns. Is if we tell you the foreigners where to go, they put the price up. Like there's an amazing bar
No,
in
many
the market in
foreigners,
Marbella, in
yeah.
like the Mercadillo.
Yeah.
And for years, I kept my mouth shut because then it becomes another tourist place, and then they put the prices up, and then we won't be able to go anymore.
You're right. I mean, where we are, I don't know if you know the people well. I had my 80th birthday celebration here, and it was wonderful, wonderful. I invited very good friends, and we had a wonderful time sitting at one of the tables here.
I can't believe you're 80.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Neither do I.
I mean, it's amazing. It's actually inspiring. I mean, I'm exhausted, and you're running around doing charity events and God knows
Yeah, but
what.
the thing is, it's funny that, I've not gone mentally yet. The usual thing, go to the kitchen and say, what the hell did I come here for?
I'm doing that already.
or forget the shopping in the car, or I did last year.
As long as you don't forget the grandkid. That's the only one. Because actually we talked on my own Good Morning Spain about that, because there are grandparents or people who aren't used to perhaps looking after children, and then they go and then pop into the shop and leave the kid in 80 degrees heat in the car and things like. Not the case with
No,
Not the case at
no,
all.
I haven't done it yet, but he's too noisy. If he's in the car,
never forget.
he'll tell me. Then he wants to get out. Don't worry about
How
that.
lovely.
Good old Enzo.
So you've got a lot of responsibility, grandfather, figurehead of Triple A, although you're not as active in it in that respect, but you're still obviously here promoting it, getting the word out. And in this occasion, we have the gala coming up on Saturday, the 13th of September, just round the corner.
Correct.
Tell us a bit about the
Yeah.
party time.
Party time. Well, we tried to do the gala earlier in the summer, but when you compete with Starlight and the Cancer Society and the Lions Club and everything, we thought, oh, forget it. We can't compete. So we decided to do like an after summer gala dinner, and we're going to do it in Trocadero. Now,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but not the Trocadero in Marbella, the Trocadero in Rio Real, which is
Okay.
on the beach.
And easy parking.
Easy parking.
Big
Easy
plus.
parking. Good point you brought up.
Yeah, because the one in Marbella is lovely, but there's nowhere to park.
No.
I refuse.
Yeah. The Trocadero Arena, which is called Trocadero Arena, is great. I actually know the owner well. We're going to do it there. 3-course meal. I can't, my head won't keep all these things going. DJ, singer, saxophonist, what else? Dance school.
All these people
compere.
contribute for free.
Absolutely free
And
of
this
charge.
is amazing. So this is
Yeah.
something, ways that you can get involved with AAA. They're doing an event, and then you've got people, entertainers, who give their services for free to increase the value of the evening, but without taking money away from the charities.
Yeah,
This is
but
a beautiful thing people do.
It's true to say, but themselves, when you have 150 people in the audience, it's promotion for them as well.
Exactly.
Because we got a magician, I forgot his name. He's very, very well known in Las Vegas in the States. He is here because of his parents or something. And he said, lovely, I will do 15 minutes here, no more, because my charges are too high. But he works a lot in Las Vegas. He's a tremendous magician, and they told me all about, and he will be on the show as well. So it's a lovely show. Yes, somebody said, 125 euros, is that dear? Is that not dear? I said, look, you're going to have a night of entertainment, but you're going to support an animal society. Those poor souls are there.
I mean, really, it's 2-3 meals. If you think of it, for the normal average person, it's 2 or 3 meals to go to something amazing, an amazing evening that's going to be unforgettable. It's a great opportunity. So, yeah, I mean, I'm even thinking myself, maybe this time I will do that little extra push, because it's going to be a really nice evening.
Yeah, I've been keeping money in a little ucha every week for this event. So myself as a pensioner.
Well, if I don't come as a guest, I will at least pop up to do some recording.
Please do so.
Because then we can show everybody what they're missing.
Yes, absolutely.
For next time.
The gala is quite easy. You can book through, actually, if you go to www.AAA Gala, you will see all the information. What I just told you, there's all in, there's a poster and everything, which I haven't got with me here.
But don't worry, we'll have it on the screen.
AAA hasn't stopped there. We also doing on the 5th of October is World Animal Day. And then that day we want to do our famous walk in the promenade. We usually start from Manuka, make all the way down to the end, to El Fuerte, and then turn back. Basically, it's not an event to raise funds. It's more an event to be shown to everybody, hey, guys, 35 years, but we're still here, you know.
And is that something that we go and take a dog, that we walk a dog
Correct,
from
correct.
the rescue centre?
We dogs from Triple A, as many as we can bring down, but you can come and bring your own dog. So that's an up-and-coming event on the 5th of October. We had another event, which I forgot at the moment. It will come back to me. An open day. We usually have an open day because some people have said, yeah, those events of so much money, I can't afford it. Well, don't worry about it. I mean, there's people who can afford it, thanks God. But come to our open days. We show you around, we tour you around with all the dogs are, the cats, and what we do at AAA. And that be sometime in November. So there's an open day for all of Marbella and San Pedro to pop up there and have a look, spend some money on a cake and a sandwich and a beer or whatever. So it's 3 events actually prior to the end of the year. They also, I'm dealing with La Cañada Primor, which is a fantastic shop, La Cañada Primor, the cosmetics. They allow us to actually wrap the presents from the customers, and everybody leaves a little something.
Oh, lovely.
So that's on the way as well. Al Campo is another, sorry to push all this.
Okay, no, these people are helping.
Yeah, Al Campo, for example, allows us to be 4 days collecting food for cats and dogs and cleaning material, which is very, very important. And I take this opportunity to tell the viewers that it's not the great amount you bring to AAA, it's the quality of the food. Sorry to say, but our dogs are used to very good food. You bring cheap food in a great quantity.
No, and they need to have to keep their tummies
regular. That's
right.
right.
In fact, actually, I had a company contact me, Farmaki Sur. They are distributors of pet supplies, and they asked me to speak to you to see how they could collaborate. So I will need to do that. I just remembered. Actually, I have something to tell you.
Every little bit helps. I mean, if I say to the viewers now, we need blankets, is it blankets with this heat? But yes, we need to pile them up to store them for the winter. Because
blankets, towels,
sheets,
washing powder,
bleach. Yeah. Scrubber, what you call them, a broom, a bucket. I mean, it sounds stupid things, but we have to get to the stores and pay top dollar for it. So if you come to AAA and you bring a couple of buckets, if there's money in it, even better.
Yeah, but that's a nice thing. Donations don't have any money. You can walk dogs, you can bring supplies. There's lots of ways to get involved.
A lot you can get involved. If you're very much of a whiskey and computers and so on, and you can actually join and do all our advertising, because this to find people.
Social media, a lot of ways people can help.
Yeah.
And all the dogs that are in the site, they all have to be photographed, put into the web so people can adopt them, and you've got virtual adoptions and.
Yeah, to say stupid things. Envelopes, for example, we use a lot of envelopes because of the paperwork we do. Bring a bunch of envelopes for the office. That will save us some money.
So office supplies, anything really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations! So proud of you. And you're 80. Who'd have believed this bloke is over 80? I was just like surreal.
Because you're a dear friend, and I thank you in behalf of AAA, on the volunteers and the members and everything, all this effort you put into it. You really do it with a lot of passion and love.
Well, I love the animals like you, and I think you're awesome as well, which makes it really easy. You've got a lovely family, and the AAA family is lovely.
Yeah.
And as I say, hashtag better together. We've got this.
Fantastic.
Jan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Best of luck with everything. And see you at the first event, Saturday the 13th in Trocadero Arena. Linea Directa appreciates just how important our pets are to us. And that's why they brought out one of the most comprehensive insurance policies on the market, from just €39.90 a year. Give them a call on 952 147834 or from the website lineadirecta.com. A lot of people like to go out and lunch and wine and dine, and that is perfect. We love you doing that. But it's also recommendable, if you're going to be drinking, to either take a taxi or get a designated driver. We have an initiative in our community to reward the designated driver. They're called ZeroHero venues, where you get free soft drinks if you're the designated driver. The Harbour is one of those places. Exoticca Restaurant in San Pedro is also one. Let's check it out.
ZeroHero, welcome to Exoticca. ZeroHero, welcome to Exoticca.
Linear Director has come up with a squatter policy for just €24 a year. You don't have to have your home insurance with them. This is a completely separate matter to protect you from squatters. For more information, call 952 147834 or their website, lineardirector.com. I am delighted to welcome back to the programme the lovely Hannah of the English Bookstore. Lovely to see you again.
Thank you.
We
Nice to
must
be
stop
back.
meeting like this.
I know.
Well, I'm absolutely delighted. Hannah has this lovely online bookstore and you visit the schools, you read to children, but she also came along to Optica La Colonia, the optician in La Colonia in San Pedro, to do the test with the X-Con glasses the other day.
I did.
Were you a bit surprised? Because I don't think you really knew what to expect, and you obviously read and you're
Yeah.
quite happy with your eyesight.
Yeah.
But I think you were a little surprised, weren't you,
was,
actually?
Yeah. I didn't realise how much I needed them. So it made the text just so clear.
Oh,
Like,
was-
I mean, I do wear glasses for distance and driving, but to actually read with them,
See the letters and
yeah,
things.
it
And I
made
think
them
the it's
really
like they're
stand
so
out.
the letters are so still, and
Yeah.
and it's funny because that's someone who does read, who has got perfect abilities, but it just makes it easier. And then it's either people who've got really bad, lots of symptoms, and then there's the rest of us kind of like in the middle that would make it better. But I appreciate your time,
Yeah, no problem.
really do, because it's something that, as we talk about, very dear to my heart, having my daughter changed her life.
Yeah.
And dyslexic, and my granddaughter with no diagnosis except Lake, do your homework, Lake, do your homework, Lake, sit down, Lake, sit down. And now my daughter says it literally is Lake, and she goes, okay.
Yeah.
And it's those simple things that can be life-changing.
It is. Yeah, and it's so simple as well. That's all that you need.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It is. So anyway, delighted at that, very pleased for that. But I think it'd be nice to bring you in. We've got September on the horizon. Well, not on the horizon, we're in it.
Yes.
You know, the funny thing is, like in Spain, until you're at the 15th of the month, it's kind of still like the summer.
Yeah,
so it's like, it's not
summer, yeah.
real yet until the kids go back to public school and everything's in line. I imagine you've got a busy next few months lined up.
I have, yeah.
What is the Hannah schedule like coming up? What do you do in your week to week, day to day?
Mainly advertising and trying to get more schools on board, because I think what I do, not many people offer. So basically I will go into a school, I will offer a book fair, but only while I offer a book fair, you can have a story time with all the different, normally the teachers will give me a timetable, and I will have the children all come out for a story time.
Oh, that's fun.
And I'm there for basically the whole day. The parents and the children can then come in after school and purchase any books they like. But the reward for the school is that I will give them a percentage of the books in free books, basically. So it doesn't cost them anything. They're promoting literacy, which I think is so important with children, to get them to read instead of looking at screens all the time. Because I find
Make it fun.
yeah, exactly. Reading is fun, and I think a lot of children don't like reading, but I think that's because they haven't found the kind of books they like.
Well, I think there's a lot in that. My daughter was dyslexic and she couldn't read. In fact, she didn't want to. But when it came to the time of having her X-Prom lenses, even then, obviously, the challenges, she found the Twilight series. She loved it.
Yeah.
She read it in Spanish, then she read it in English. So I've even seen with a child that couldn't read even wanting to. when you get something they like, then they
That's
can
it,
put
then
in that
they're
extra
fixed
effort.
on it, yeah.
But if you've got to put in extra effort and you're reading something you're not even interested
Exactly,
in, then it
yeah.
really is climbing up a hill.
Yeah, and kids at school are forced to read stuff that they're not interested in, so it's good to know that there's other options for them.
What are the biggest selling topics, say, at the moment? What are boys into lately?
Oh, boys, it's Dogman, it's all graphic novels, basically. They're so popular at the moment. As soon as I get a load in, they go so quickly.
And that is a great way. I think a lot of people, or parents, are reticent for children to read comic novels. But again, anything that gets them in that habit of off a screen and look, even if it's 90% pictures.
Exactly. And with the Dogman books, it's so bright and vibrant, and the kids just love the stories, and it's fun. My kids absolutely love Dogman. We read it every single night, so they've literally got the whole series now. But I think as long as they're reading, that's all that matters. I think it's so important.
It is important. It's lovely that you put so much dedication. How did you come up with the idea that this was how you wanted to dedicate your days?
Oh, because I've got 2 children. They're nearly 8. My daughter's 8 next week, and my son's 5.
Congratulations.
And when they were born, there wasn't many options here for English books, and the only options were on Amazon, which I found extremely overpriced. And then I became oh my goodness. Then I became a
licensed bookseller. I don't know what the word is in your world. Official.
I became a representative for a publisher.
Okay.
And then it's about 3 years ago, I decided to just do it myself, and I became independent, because at the time I could only get children's books from this certain publisher. So then I became independent, and now I've got lots of different publishers, so I get a whole range of
Well, that's nice.
books.
And you can choose what you see is suitable.
Yeah.
Because it's not the same as kids growing up on the coast as growing up in London or
it's
Blackpool, whatever. It's
Yes,
different.
exactly.
It is
Yeah,
different than
it's different,
it is different.
Yeah, so I get adult books as well, because I've got my book club that I run in Marbella.
Oh,
in
tell us more about
Alegre.
your book club.
So I've got now probably about 25 active members. I have some that dip in and out, but we meet once a month. We read a book for a month, meet, and it's a nice social gathering, because it's a whole
Where
range
do you
of-
meet? In different places or?
No, we meet in Algeria. We meet in the same place. We meet on a Wednesday and a Saturday, so twice a month, so people can choose which one they want to come to.
What's the current book? Or did you take time off for August?
We've just started one called My Friends by Frederick Backman.
Frederick Backman. That sounds like the fake name of Stephen
he's
King.
Actually, you know the movie, A Man Called Otto?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, he basically wrote the book. It's A Man Called Ove, the book is called, but it's he wrote that.
And how do you choose which book you're all going to read? Is
I
that
just
you
have a look.
as the book club master?
Yes, I do a bit of research, and I always pick 3 books. We've got an app, so people can just go onto the app and vote for their favourite book. So
And the majority wins.
yes, so if they didn't want that book, they still have to kind of read it anyway. But people like that because it pushes them to read anything they wouldn't normally pick themselves. So it goes.
And when you
down
get
really
to
well.
the book club and you meet up, I mean, what's it like to be in? I mean, I've seen it on television,
Yeah.
but I've never actually been to one. It sounds like a nice way to make friends, actually,
is
if you're
really nice.
shy or you don't know how to start.
We've got such a lovely range of ages. It starts from people in their 30s up till late 70s, so, and all different nationalities. It's really nice how we go in. Normally in one meeting there can be up to sort of 15 of us, so it is busy. And we just go in, I'd have a list of questions, and then we just basically discuss the questions over coffee and cake, or sometimes if I do an evening one, it will be over a glass of wine and tapas. So
It sounds lovely.
yeah, and it's nice. It's
And
nice
you have
that
to
other
read that
people-
book by that month. So you get the book, and by the time you have your meet-up, that book has to be read.
basically.
Do they
yeah.
sell Cliff Note books on your books? That's how I did all my studying. I mean, I loved reading, but again, now I use the lenses that we talked about.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that all my words are reflected double. I had no idea of this, and I think fortunately just thanks to extra lessons and help and being smart, you work out like you tricks and things to get over it.
Yeah.
But as I say, reading the different books, to have to get this month in of get this book done.
A lot of people don't struggle with it.
I'm sure they
It used
don't.
to take me a long time to read a book, but now I kind of have to. I can't not finish
You're
it.
the ringleader.
So I have the pressure of trying to finish it. But I think it's just getting into the habit. If you haven't read for a long time and you get into the habit of doing it and making time, it's like your time. It's something you enjoy doing. It's making time for yourself to sit and do it.
Well, I did this. I was given a very nice book by Joan Fallon, a local author.
Oh, yeah.
And I love her books. Absolutely adore her books. I have to talk to her about you can
Oh,
supply
yes,
her books.
definitely.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
And she's got the Jacaranda Dunn series, like a private investigator who lives in Spain. She was with the Metropolitan Police in the UK. And I'm just reading now a historical fiction about children being evacuated from the Second World War and sent to Australia and not hooking up with their parents. And I'm trying to finish this book in August before I go back to work, because it's
Yeah.
like, how am I going to find the time? And yesterday friends come for lunch, I can't. I want to finish my book.
Yeah.
Because when you get into a book,
Yeah, you can't put it
It's
down.
another world.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
it really is.
Yeah.
So now we have to introduce you to Joan Fallon.
Oh, yes,
I
I'd
think
love
you will
to
get
meet
on with her. And she's
Yeah.
a very nice writer, as you are an independent.
Yes, I
And
am.
can
Yeah.
provide all types of books. Well, really lovely to have you back
Oh,
on the
thank
show.
you. Thanks for having me back.
Absolute pleasure. So you've got the English bookstore. So you could buy books online. You can invite Hannah to come and do a book fair with you. You've been going to the Kempinski fairs, haven't you, to
I
do
have,
stands there?
Yeah, I do markets as well. And not only the markets, I go to community spaces, anything that involves children or can have a book fair, then I still give them a percentage of the free book. So it's such
works. It's a
so many
win-win.
options.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
And we now just introduced her to Kate's new space as well for organising things. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be seeing a lot more of the lovely Hannah from the English bookstore. And if you'd like to buy books, of course, Hannah is there for you. And if you'd like Hannah to organise a little event for you, I'm sure she'd be delighted. Delighted to welcome back Kate Emily Hill to the programme, and we're talking about a brand new space that she's opened opposite Puerto Banús, right by Mr. Noodles on the roundabout, and it's called Alegre. Alegre means happy, joyous, and anyone who's met Kate before knows that is the perfect adjective to describe a lovely Kate. You are Alegre, our Kate Alegre.
Oh,
so proud of
thank
you,
you.
so happy for you.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you only opened officially on the 1st of September,
I
so
know.
4 days ago, and yet before you opened, you've already had classes, you've got people signing up.
I know. Do you know what? It really does feel like still like such a dream. Like the support, like obviously, like you've been so amazing. Like everyone has just been so incredible, and honestly, like cannot thank everyone enough. It's been fantastic.
It's a testament to you. You are a joyous person to be around.
Oh.
You're very supportive of everybody. And you're always happy to see everybody. And it's very easy to love someone who loves you. You know, when someone's nice to you, it's very easy to be nice back.
Do you know what? I really do think it literally is like the perfect combination. I mean, like, obviously, thank you to you. Like, I've been able to combine my absolute love for sport and fashion all in one, which is amazing. And now being able to do that with Alegre is just, honestly, like, as you say, it just ties everything in together, which is just like an absolute dream. Like, I still feel like I've got to finish myself.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
every
you do,
time.
because it's, as I say, it's still blossoming. And yet, you, as I say, you've already got people booked in, you've got classes. Tell us a little bit about what's happening so far.
So basically because the whole concept is just a completely blank space. So what we wanted to do is basically, it's almost like a home from home. So it's kind of like anyone who's got a brand, brand, online business. If you're a teacher for, dancing, Pilates, yoga, or if you've got like workshops, you do like kids workshops or adult workshops, or as I say, literally anything. You can come into the space and make it your own. Like you can bring your own furniture if you want to, you can put your logo there. So it literally is like a home from home.
It really is nice, because we have got some co-working spaces that started picking up, and I love the concept. Makes a lot of sense for our area. But having a space for classes like yours is quite special, that it's
Yeah.
open to anyone, from a photo shoot that our lovely Josh from
I
Marketing
know.
Marbella has been doing photo shoot with kids, and all your friends are coming in. As much as we can do there, we can. But it's lovely because, unlike other spaces, you have left the walls blank, so I can make
know.
it mine. I'm not absorbing the identity of the building.
I know.
I think that is quite special.
And do you know what I think it is like? Because I think the whole kind of concept, like, you know, me and the team, you know, we all kind of sat down and obviously talked about it, you know, threw around some different ideas. And I think that is one thing that we all just absolutely loved, was the fact that, you know, you can just come in, you haven't got any branding around. So, you know, when sometimes you go into a space and you're filming your brand and you're thinking, oh, wait, we can't get that wall because it's got, I don't know, like, so... like
Joe Bloggs
Yeah.
Esquire.
Exactly. And you're thinking, oh, wait, no, we've got to move that around. And then you're looking at the film after and you think, oh, God, like, I don't like having that in there. So this is literally, as you say, like, we've got a few bits in there, like a few props, like, we've got, like, you know, a little plant, and we've got some flowers, and we've got like a little chair and some hangers. So like, if you do need like little accessories, you can, you know, really make it your own. So I think that's kind of like the beauty of it.
And you've already got him ballet classes booked in.
I know, can you believe it?
For kiddies. I'm signing up my grandkids. I'm already there.
Like, it is so cute, and I think that is what's just so lovely, because I mean, like we're both the same. I honestly, like, we love people. Like, I love hearing about what people are doing, like, you know, their projects, their excitement. And I think that's what's so nice, because you get so many different people in, so many different energies, and it's just so lovely, like, to see, like, I know it sounds really cliche, but really to see like people's dreams like blossoming. Like, it is so lovely.
It is lovely. And the nice thing is that you have so much experience in different fields. So I mean, like, you're very sporty.
Yes.
And very sporty. She's a sports and fashion editor of Good Morning Spain. You are exceedingly sporty.
Yeah.
You're very into fashion. You do a lot of things yourself. You've organized different events from major companies and major happenings in Marbella.
Yeah.
I mean, you teach. So really, I mean, you social media, you kind of like are very helpful to everyone coming, because you've done a bit of everything yourself.
And do you know what? It's really weird, actually. Like, in a way, it's kind of like you're still involved, because, like you say, it's not like you've got that pressure to be like, oh my God, I've got to, you know, as you say, get the event ready, do that. It's kind of like you're just kind of like there, that little fly on the wall, to be like, look, I'm here to support you. If you need me, if you need contacts, you need this, like, you know, fuse it all together and support and help each other. So in a way, it's actually like, I actually love it, because you do get a little flavour of all the excitement that's going on, but you don't feel like you've got to arrive at home, do your spreadsheets, you know, for the event, do this, do that, but spreadsheets in another way.
But it's lovely, because this is your own business, and
Yeah.
it's lovely to see that the transition from you doing, because you came from the UK where you had your own business, your own design of children's clothes, Kate Alegre, and to see then coming here, working with other people, helping build other businesses up, and now for your own.
I know. And do you know what's really nice? Because as I say, like, there is just, you know, I have got someone that is there to support me as well, you know, so it's really lovely. So it's kind of like, you know, you really do get to bounce ideas and stuff like that. But I think that is the beauty of it as such, because now, like, it's almost like, I know it sounds really crazy, but it's almost like I feel like there's no boundaries now. It's kind of like, do you know what? Like, just run with it. Like, you've got nothing to be scared of. It's kind of like, just enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. You've got amazing people around you. Like, as I say, I've got the lovely you, like the lovely Josh has been in. Like, it's just, honestly, like, it's just been so lovely. So I think, like, now, I think before, maybe, you know, when you kind of feel a bit nervous because you're like, oh, I don't know, like, do I go? And now it's just like, do you know what, whatever, like, let's go for it, let's make magic, let's create, like.
Exactly. You've got the support,
Yeah.
you've got the team around you, you've got the space,
Yeah.
and I can see it's just going to grow.
Oh, thank
Watch
you.
this space, watch that face, going places.
you.
Undeniably. Well done, Kate.
Thank you.
So proud and happy for you.
Thank you.
can find recordings of Marbella Now programs on the RTV Marbella.tv website, or you can go along to my website, NicoleKing.es, with an easy link to the program, also to our ZeroHero website with an ever-increasing list of participating venues who reward the designated driver. Also a link to all the other things I do. Don't miss out. We love having you with us. Take care for now. Be nice to each other. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week for more of what's going on in Marbella right now. Bye.